Hi, everybody. It's Patty Jackson, your auntie of pop culture. Ginger. It's not cute not knowing. Happy birthday, Mariah Carey. Mariah is 50 years old. I don't know why. It just took that a while to wrap my head around. Because I don't know. She doesn't look like she ages at all. You know, she still looks amazing. She still has the kookiness. But Mariah Carey, great singer. 50 years old today. American Idol is going to have to be pushed back. They're going to have to do some really creative things. See, they taped a lot of episodes, but now you're running into the live auditions. Live auditions are just that, live. So for a couple of weeks, you may not see American Idol. They're going to try to stretch it towards May as much as they can, but this is the problem. Katy Perry is pregnant. Will she return when American Idol does their like live auditions? They've sent most of the contestants home. So this is going to be interesting how they continue with the show. Alicia Keys has a new book entitled More, Myself, A Journey. There were some revelations in this book. She says she dreams of being a Grammy goddess. The 39-year-old also admitted that when she got pregnant for a second time with her husband, Swiss Beats, she considered getting an abortion. Elton John's going to be hosting a huge coronavirus benefit. The iHeart Living Room concert tour is going to air on Fox and every single iHeart radio station in the country. Lizzo, Sierra, Alicia Keys. It's an hour of commercial-free music. It's airing Sunday night at 9 on all Fox stations and on TV One. Not TV One, look at me. On Fox station, I'm thinking of TV One. On Fox stations and all iHeart broadcasting stations. It's Friday, y'all. It's been a long week. All right, we're dealing with this coronavirus. Are there people that you've had to kick out of your house because they're not complying, because they're not taking it serious? Trust me, with a lot of people cooped up, there's going to be a lot of babies, a lot of people breaking up. Because things that you might find cute in the beginning are annoying as hell when you're with somebody all the time. Singer Miki Howard, best known, Love Under New Management. She says her daughter wasn't taking the Rona serious and she had to kick her daughter out the house. Down to, I guess she didn't want to wash her hands. Would you? But would you though? Would you kick out a family member if they're not being compliant during this time? Radiologists, respiratory therapists, those in the medical field, truck drivers who making sure stores are stocked, teachers, you know how much we love y'all. For those on the front line during this COVID-19 crisis, we keep you in our prayers. R. Kelly wants a early release from prison, and he is citing the Rona. He's very upset that he has to buy his very own antibacterial soap because they don't have that in the prisons. If you want it, you have to buy it yourself. His lawyers are seeking a temporary release, but they're citing the hernia operation that he had a few weeks back. They're citing his age. They're citing the fact that he can't meet with his lawyers. Will he get out? Where's he going to go when he gets out? He plans to return to Jocelyn, who is still waiting for him. I'd bet money they're not letting him out. They're letting a lot of prisoners out. They want to ease up the prison system. I really don't think that R. Kelly or Bill Cosby will be one of those. Now, Harvey Weinstein, he has the corona, but he's still in jail. They just moved to a different jail. He is not out here in the streets. Bruno Mars, just one of the many celebrities who are stepping up to help others. He is pledging $1 million to casino workers at MGM in Las Vegas. Drew Brees, quarterback for the New Orleans Saints, pledging $5 million. What's happening down in Louisiana and in New Orleans, they're thinking it was like the spread of Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras is kind of wild. The beads, all the kissing, the drinking. Everyone's just all on top of each other. They said it just really spread. They're really being hit down in New Orleans, and Drew Brees pledging $5 million. Now, yesterday we told you about Aretha Franklin's movie Respect. It's coming out Christmas Day. Jennifer Hudson as Aretha Franklin. Marlon Wayans, who he's going to surprise us all. I interviewed him with that little mustache, and it's a dramatic role for him. He plays the abusive husband. Forrest Whitaker plays Aretha's dad, C.L. Franklin. You got Mary J. Blige as Dinah Washington, and Titus Burgess, who I love, is playing the Reverend James Cleveland. Why are they moving back the Aretha Franklin movie Respect? They want it out just in time for award season. They're feeling this strong about Jennifer Hudson's performance, and Respect is opening in theaters on Christmas Day. We lost a basketball legend yesterday in the form of Curly Neal. Curly Neal, 77 years old, of the Harlem Globetrotters. He had an infectious smile. He had the ball head, and he just seemed to exude this really super great personality. He played in over 6,000 games between 1963 and 1985. He was the face of the Globetrotters, number 22. I'm giving away my age here. Who remembers the Harlem Globetrotters on Gilligan's Island? I know I'm not alone with this. It was a great episode. And the thing about Gilligan's Island, you can tell I watched that show a lot as a kid. Okay, they never got off the island, but somehow the Harlem Globetrotters got on the island and they got off. But Gilligan, Mr. Howell, and the skipper, and Ginger, which is probably why I like Ginger. I got to come over here. Ginger and Marianne, they had to stay on the island, but the Harlem Globetrotters got off. Anywho, Curly Neal, we remember him, 77 years old. May he rest in peace, from the Harlem Globetrotters. This weekend, it's Billy Paul on TV1's Unsung, with all the TV stations in my head. It's all about Billy Paul. It's going to be really interesting. Earlier today, I interviewed the legendary producer-songwriter Leon Huff. He called me up and he told me the story of me and Mrs. Jones. And he said that he and Mr. Gamble would see this couple. And Mr. Huff was like, I know that guy. And that's not his wife. This couple would meet. You know, that's how they would kind of like hook up. And they were clearly with other people. Me and Mrs. Jones, one of the great Billy Paul classics. I Think I'll Stay. Am I Black Enough For You? Let Him In. Billy Paul, his life celebrated. They interviewed me. Now I look a little different. About a year and a half ago. About a year and a half to 2 years ago. It felt like I did it so long ago that I saw the clip and I was like, gosh, I don't even look like that. But you can tell it to me because the locks are here. But me, Billy Paul's widow, Blanche, and some other people, I think we're going to see a really, really good insight to Billy Paul, the man that he was, and his life, the man behind the incredible songs. TV1's Unsung. To the producers, thank you for including me. I did the very first Unsung, y'all. Here's a little auntie trivia. I did the very first one. It was Phyllis Hyman. I just started locking my hair. I was in this hot room. I hated how I looked because I didn't like how my locks were coming in, and I was sweating like you wouldn't believe because I was in this room and the air conditioner broke. The very first Unsung. Auntie did that. So now I'm back again after all these years, and you can check it out Sunday night at 10 on TV1. Kenya Barris, he is the creator of Blackish. Who is this guy? He signed this deal with Netflix, and he's got a show coming on called Black AF. What does it mean? Black as. It's about his life. It's about race. It's about culture. Quincy Jones's daughter, Rashida, who's mixed. Her mother, now I'm having a brain fart. Julie from the Mod Squad. Y'all will tell me. And was married to Quincy Jones. Anywho, Rashida Jones is mixed. It's talking about his life, his wife. She's mixed. Their kids, and just growing up in the culture. Peggy Lipton, growing up in the culture. Peggy Lipton is Rashida Jones's mom. A lot of cameos. Ava DuVernay, Will Packer, Tyler Perry. It kind of, if you're a fan, I'm getting beside myself. If you're a fan of Curb Your Enthusiasm, the Larry David Show, think I like a black Curb Your Enthusiasm. Like there was this one scene, because I saw the preview, and they played this game, like, let's count all the black people here. It's weird. If you like that kind of humor, I cannot wait for Kenya Barris and this show on Netflix, and it starts streaming on April 17th. Hopefully we will all be cooped up in the house April 17th, but if you are, Kenya Barris, the new show, Black AF, it starts streaming April 17th. As we continue to practice social distancing and unfortunately the news of the United States leading the world in coronavirus cases, we have to get through this together with patience. I always say kindness because people love to get on your nerves in situations like this. They really do. You can be like, patience and kindness and prayer. There are moments when I do get down. I got down last night. I think I have to limit myself when I watch TV. I can only watch it twice a day, like in the morning and the end. I'm looking at the stories, and I got kind of sad. And I said, pray yourself out of this, Patty. Pray yourself out of this, because you gotta lift other people up, and you gotta just make them take their mind off of everything with so many people losing work. Our future is uncertain, and I think that is the scary part. I heard someone say today, so what is normal going to be like when this virus is over? What is normal? And how long will it take people to get back on their feet after taking such a financial hit? Not only financial hit, but for those that we have lost, those who are very sick. Healthcare workers, all you people in that front line, keep up the good work and keep them in prayer. Y'all know I'll be switching. I go from silly to like morphing into a Yanla, and this is that moment when I miss Toya so she can say, whew, Yanla's coming out. I'll bring it back to the silly. The Harlem Globetrotters on Gilligan's Island. Who saw it besides me? If you didn't, Google it. Look for it on YouTube. It was a very funny episode. They don't get off the island, but somehow the Harlem Globetrotters do. It's not cute, not knowing. Have a great weekend. We do a more stylized weekend version that's going to be coming to you, so look out for that. We want to keep you in the know of everything that's going on. If I heart you, that means that I saw it. Leave a comment. Let's keep together. Let's virtual hug. Love you guys. Appreciate you. Stay strong. Be safe. Thanks for watching.